Hello, this is Lorna, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I've eaten things now, so I'm back to record. Now, I am surprised, though, that I am almost close to the title. I mean, not almost as in I'm going to get it right this second, but I am so close. Dear Lord. Alright, let's continue. So, what should I talk about now? After all, I'm pretty much using the same strategies over and over, so the main appeal of any of these is probably what I choose to talk about in the middle of these videos. Let's see. I could talk about how I still think that Paradox is the next raid boss. Yeah, if you're wondering what that pause was about, it's because I was thinking about Aporia, who is already a raid boss, so he doesn't count. I'm thinking that I'm thinking that Paradox is the next raid boss. And since he's going to be since he has an event later this month, I think that my guess is more than likely to be quite accurate. Now, I don't know how the player base is going to feel about this, if I'm right. But, I mean, he's basically a raid boss in the movie, as far as I'm concerned. So, I don't really see them going any other route with this event, but who knows? And I'm just not really sure if I like the event mainly happening in Damn World. I mean, am I going to be forced to play as someone from Damn World? I don't feel like it. I've already done enough of that, you know? Oh my god. I mean, there are just so many characters in DM World, you know? Wait a minute, what? I swear this guy messed up. This guy had to have messed up. So I'm going to take it. No, I did not. I messed up too. Oh my god. This is not good. This was not the plot of whatever I decided to make as the plot. Whatever the plot was, this was not it. Alright, now if we're being honest here, I think I think I should completely destroy any hope he has of victory. And if you ask me, the easiest way to do that is... What? What are you doing? Wait, you can activate that in the middle of my turn? I did not know you could do that. Otherwise, I'd probably do the same thing. Alright, continue my main phase. Well, I am quite frankly surprised, but I mean, alright, sure. What did he just activate though? Formula Synchros. Okay, so he's probably wondering if I haven't even done the math. You say could be over here like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm over here like, good question, I haven't done the math yet. Okay, so that's 2,800 and that's 3,900. So, alright. And now, just because of that effect alone, I probably lost, but we'll see. I mean, he still has to attack one of these monsters, okay? But if he gets to attack, if this monster stays on the field for too much longer, I am doomed. He knows it too. He's taking advantage of this. So he is currently focused on the possibility I could get rid of his monster, and he is preparing for that. I'm observing his field, and I'm thinking that this is probably where This is his counter move. You could get down, you could defeat the monster, but that doesn't mean shit if that happens. Okay, never mind. Well, he did indeed win, apparently. Though I'm not really paying attention to his... Okay, hold on. Okay, one, two... Doesn't really matter since I have no card. Oh. I guess it does matter, sort of. I'm gonna put it in attack position, but... I mean, if we're being honest here, I think we all know who's winning this. Oh, I see. Well, I'm surprised I was alive for his other monster to attack. Okay, that was disgusting. That was bad. But I think Yusei would do that anyway, you know? If Yusei was there during Season 3, he would definitely have done this. I mean, he did it with Kaylin. If you even know... Wait, what? Okay, so the EX skills have changed. What is my response to this? My response is to change areas, of course. I want to set things on fire. Okay, that's not actually true. I don't. But in the context of this card game, I would like to set things on fire. Although there's only one fire type monster in this deck, but I could switch to normal Jaden if I wanted to set more things on fire. Oh my god. No! No! I summoned Jaden by talking about Jaden. This is creepy. How many times has this happened? I keep summoning... Oh my god. Alright, well, I haven't lost yet. Yet being the key word. A Gemini... I don't have a Gemini monster in this deck. I do in normal Jaden's deck, but not this one. That card is going to be discard fodder. Do I have discard fodder in this deck? I don't know. I don't remember there being any, but I can look. The only thing I see is death. Considering, do I ever stop thinking about death? Dear God. Alright, well, maybe the last topic I was discussing was less dark in comparison. Okay, what the hell? What is that card? Are you kidding me? No, this is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is absolutely what he's done, what he did. Okay, this is not a mistake. I am often concerned when I do things like this, and I'm still concerned. I am not convinced this is a good idea. But, alright, sure. I just said I'm not convinced it's a good idea, so I'm going to do what I can, but I obviously do not know the extent of what I can do and can't. Okay, so... give me a second, I'm gonna summon something. You know, make it a little easier to maybe win. I don't know. I'm not gonna be treacherous grapple, but would Jaden only have that card in whatever. It's an early game card anyway. Alright, I activate this skill. And this is probably not going to end well. Let's watch. Okay, well that card goes to the graveyard. Because it wasn't summoned with Neo's Fusion, and actually I win. Oh my god. That was actually pretty intimidating at first, but I managed to pull out the win. Alright, well, that was interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure how that happened, but I guess... What? Now my brain would think it's funny if Cyrus randomly showed up at some point, but who would play Cyrus? I have not seen him anywhere in ranked. I mean, for a long time I hadn't even seen Chaz, but I have seen him since, so there's that. But I think Chaz is more popular. I mean, even in canon, more popular. Yes, even in the source material. That's depressing. Cyrus, seriously, I'm sorry, but it seems like your canon doesn't like you very much. Oh my god. Okay. I activate this card. I'm gonna try to survive, but I have no idea if that will happen. She can destroy everything on the field better than I destroy everything on the field. But just wait until it's time for me to work on her. When I level up Aki, it'll just... I don't even know. I mean, Aki and I have a lot of things in common just because of my past. Now, I definitely haven't been a social outcast because of psychic powers or anything like that. But I do think that I'm closer to a social outcast based on some of my interests, at the very least. And if you're wondering of what some of them are, well, at least in my area, I don't think a lot of people would appreciate if I took out my tarot deck. Just saying. And if I did take out my tarot deck, well, I would be trying to live. It would be, okay, if you would like some readings, then I will offer you a reading in exchange for monetary compensation. Yes, if things go to hell, I plan to use my tarot deck to hopefully avoid that. Though that might not work, considering the area I live in. I might end up more like Sartorius. But, I mean, I already feel similar to Sartorius. I'm just not exactly like him because I hate wearing white. I would not... seriously, I hate wearing white. I always hated wearing white. But I think that's because of what it's associated with in the West. I don't like the idea of being associated with purity because I don't think I'm pure. And white is a color of purity. I also don't want to wear a white wedding dress, but that's probably not going to be an issue because I don't expect to ever get married on this planet. And now I do technically consider myself to be married, but no one on this planet is going to, not many people on the planet will validate the marriage. So they're just going to say that I'm not married because they don't recognize it as valid. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna be over here like, thanks, jackass. I mean, I am completely serious. I do, in fact, consider myself married to a spirit. And I know I said I was going to stop talking about this, but I think I'm married to my twin. I believe that we're married, so we're married, because we just seem married. It's a very interesting feeling, considering what a lot of people deal with when they experience this kind of thing. But I'm obviously different in a number of ways. I am very, very different. I know that people would like me to stop saying this, but it's true. And there is nothing you can say to make me stop this. Okay, hold on a second. I need to do some shit. Some real shit. You're going down. It's very hard to roast Daphne, to be honest, because we just have so many things in common. So many things. I mean, my twin kind of did something similar with me that you remember what Yusei did for Aki? I'm not sure if anyone here does, but if you do remember, well, my twin did basically a similar thing. Oh god, I see. Well, that's bad. Very bad. I'm gonna activate this. Probably not the best move. But, alright, sure. Well, I just lost. I'm pretty sure that I am not coming back from this. There is no way in hell, but, you know. One day I will be using Black Rose Dragon. And I will destroy everything on the field. Though she doesn't have to destroy everything on the field because I have nothing. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Very interesting. But, yeah, love is complicated and all that shit. And even if this planet doesn't recognize my marriage, I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits if people believe. I don't think everyone has to believe what I'm going through. But I do ideally believe that some people out there should believe me. And not because I'm entitled, but because I still need meaningful human connections. So ideally, if I have friends, they believe what I'm saying. They aren't going to be like, no, that's not actually true. I mean, I want friends that actually stand behind me. You know, as support. They don't think that everything I say is bullshit. They actually believe that what I'm experiencing is valid and worth respecting. Not everyone respects the kind of shit that I go through. Some people don't respect my experiences in general, but they definitely have no respect for who I am as a person in other ways. I mean, if we're going to, even if we leave the spiritual stuff out of this, there are people that they just don't even think that that people like me should exist. Basically, it's like this. Oh, I can destroy spells on the field. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, they just don't believe that people like me should exist. You know, the people that think that... okay, well... I just know that there are basic things outside of spirituality that people judge me for. Like the fact that I'm disabled. Because I'm dependent on medication. So I can't just have a normal job because a normal job doesn't guarantee you healthcare coverage. Which is stupid, but sure, whatever. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, alright, fine. But I just think it's stupid that people just, they don't want I mean, there's just so much bisexual erasure. Some people don't even acknowledge bisexuality. I'm bisexual. I mean, I'm probably not going to ever actually live out any bisexual experiences because, I mean, I could basically take on about chastity as far as the physical plane is concerned, and no one would even question me. And you know why? Because I live in my household and I'm not getting any younger. I don't think I'm going to meet someone and just suddenly I'm going to have this active life on the other side or whatever people judge bisexuals for doing. I believe that I could take on a vow of chastity and actually live with it. At least fit on a physical level. I believe that I just am not the kind of person that would like that kind of thing. Because I would need to be in love to enjoy something like that. And I don't know if I can be in love with someone else after how long I've spent in my twin flame. But, you know, I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Okay. First off, this guy is always, no matter which person is playing Odion, they're always playing some cursed deck. And I never like it. Is this what it means to play as Odion? Why would people give Odion this reputation? I'm not sure, but they must be. But I mean, it's kind of like how I'm starting to associate Yugi with Gandora. And that is absolutely the last thing I want to associate him with. But a lot of people keep playing Gandora as Yugi, and I'm just like, stop, you're ruining his character for me. Though I'm not sure anyone believes that. I mean, first of all, does anyone believe that there's much for me to actually... There's not much that can actually be ruined just because he's playing Gandora. But it's to the point where if Yugi shows up, I expect Gandora. Why? Isn't there someone else you could play Gandora as? I don't know. I just feel like you could ruin someone else for me instead. But that's not what people do. It's just so common for them to just pick Yugi instead. And I am generally noticing that it's common for a lot of people to play certain decks with certain active characters. And it's very interesting if, you know, for example, that active... What the hell? You know what I'm doing if I can't do it, right? You should obviously know the answer to this. Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can do it. The card is just so generic that of course I was able to do it. Alright. I will show you the darkest. I will show you the depths of hell. Though Odion has already seen hell. So I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I guess I'm talking about sending him back there. Which I actually wouldn't like doing because I know what kind of hell he's experienced. But, you know, at the same time, when you support someone willing to do things that are very much illegal, I mean, you're still supporting someone doing illegal shit. And sure, we can make all the comments we want about all the other people that have done illegal shit, but I mean, I'm playing as someone that has done illegal shit. If we're being honest, Jaden was never charged for anything illegal because laws are different in another dimension or another world or whatever. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I hope that I don't face Odion again.